Hello everyone, so welcome to today's video. I am testing out a new brand today, Wander Beauty. I ordered some of their products and I wanted to share with you guys my thoughts and kind of just try the brand out with you guys and just kind of spend some time with you. So I already have my foundation, concealer, and brows done. Everything that I'm using will be listed down below in the description box just in case you're curious about any of the products or you just kind of want to know what's been used in today's look. So I have seen the Wander Beauty brand at Sephora online and never really tried it, so I thought why not go on their website and see what they have. So I got a kit. It was on sale for $28. All the pieces in the kit were full sizes or are full sizes. I got a mini set of lipsticks, a mini bronzer, and a mini highlighter, and some mini like travel size face oils and a peel off mask. So I feel like I've got pretty good amount of product to do a video today. So I'm not really familiar with the brand at all. I have seen some of the ingredients and they use a lot of skin loving ingredients in their formulas, which I personally love. I've talked about this before, but if I'm going to use foundation and concealer or just any makeup product, if it's going to cover and conceal, why not add some skincare benefit to that? And for me, that's a win-win. So I personally like when they include skincare ingredients in a formula, so I feel like a lot of their products have that. So if you've tried their complexion products like foundations, powders, concealers, let me know in the comment section what you think about it, because I have not ordered any of those items. All right, so one of the things in that kit that I ordered is a little mini trio of eyeshadows. There's VIP, Bubbly, and Gala. So it's like a warmish coppery orange, a pink with some reflex in it, and then like a light bronze. And that is what the colors look like. Very reflective, as you can see. So I think I'm going to have to pull in some colors, mattes from another brand to sort of ground down the look. And that kit also came with a full-size highliner, which is their liquid liner, a full-size pencil liner. This is the slide liner, the automatic crayon liner in the shade called Tan Line, which is a really nice, like light tan color. A full-size liquid eyeshadow in the shade Champagne Falls. So that's what that looks like. And again, all these pieces were full size, and then the mascara also, the High Club Mascara. So all of these came together for $28 on sale, which I think is a pretty good price. And then let me show you the minis. These are cute. The minis of the bronzer and highlighter. So the highlighter is the After Hours. Looks like that. I mean, it's like the size of an eyeshadow pan. So again, pretty good size. And I think these were on sale for $5. And then here is the Costa Ring. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's the bronzer. And the bronzer is very light and it has a bit of a sheen to it. So I thought it was more matte. So I think I'm going to start with the bronzer. And I'm just going to go in with my e.l.f. complexion brush and just kind of pick up some of this product. And there's a little bit of kick up. There's like a little bit of dust, but I am picking up some. Oh yeah. It is showing up. So I'm going just like around the parameters of my face. I don't think that you are going to be able to pick up that sheen. It's not quite shimmery. It's more of a satin kind of finish, which I like, because if it was shimmery, I probably wouldn't be a big fan of it, but it's a nice color. It works. I feel like if you're light tone like me, maybe even possibly up to medium, can use this. I feel like they should include one that's deeper for darker complexions, because I feel like there isn't one. But they do have, like, I think duos where it's a bronzer and a blush, a bronzer and highlight, compact kind of thing, and I think they have a couple options in that. So if you're interested, that may be the best route. But I figured I'd try it like this, because for me, even if it's pretty fair, I can try to make it work because I'm very light. Okay, so for blush, I'm just going to go in with my Physicians Formula because I didn't order one from this brand. This is one of my go-tos, and I'm using an Equal Tools Define brush. Now for highlighter, I got the little mini that I showed you earlier, the After Hours, And it says on the back, formulated without mineral oil, parabens, phthalates, synthetic fragrance, and it's cruelty-free and made in Taiwan. So, and it says it's good for 6 months. So this is what it looks like. Super cute. I'm going to apply a little bit of that with the Morphe Y14 brush, which is almost like a bigger version of a crease brush. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that. This looks like more of like a champagne gold. Is it showing up? I mean, it looks, oh, there it is. You can see it right there. With the light catching it. That's nice. It's a little bit more golden than I would have preferred for myself if it was a little bit more like a touch cooler, but that's okay because with this kind of bronze glow that I'm trying to achieve, because we are headed into summer, like those goldeny vibes definitely scream summer to me, so it's all good. Alright, so far I think that looks really nice. I like the bronzer, and I do like the highlighter. Alright, so we're going to do eyes. Now, as I showed you earlier, the little trio, it's all very shimmery and kind of metallic, so I'm going to go in with some mattes, and I'm just taking my So Jade palette from Kathleen Lights and ColourPop collaboration, and I'm going to start with probably the Rose Quartz color, which I will show you. That looks like it's pretty neutral right there. That's going to be sort of my first layer of color, if you will, because again, I'm not quite sure which direction I'm going with today. I think I'm just sort of playing around with the makeup. And I did prime my lids off camera with the Fenty Beauty Primer. So I'm taking a Morphe E27 brush with that Rose Quartz. I'm going to wipe off that brush really well, and I'm going to go in with the color My Precious, which is a matte kind of cream ivory shade, and I'm going to go around the parameters of that crease color just to make sure that I didn't bring any too high, and it's also going to highlight the brow bone area. I think I'm going to go in with Gala because I'm feeling that bronze. You guys know I love me some bronze eyeshadow. It's just so pretty, and I feel like it doesn't matter what your skin tone is, doesn't matter what your eye color is. It's a color that I think everybody can use, and it looks good on everyone. So I enjoy it. So there's a tiny little bit. I just got scared. My son and my husband are outside, and they're turning on the hose. I don't know if they're playing with water or what, but it scared me because they just sprayed the windows. So that Gala color, focus camera. I don't know if you can see. Just a little bit of kick up in the pan. Not too bad. Not mad at it. Let me get a mirror so that I can see. I'm going to tap off the excess. I picked it up on a Sigma E55 eye shading brush. And I'm going to pat this. I'm not sure if I should have used it damp or not, but we're going to find out. I'm going to pat this onto my lid. Oh, that's pigmented. Okay. I see you, Wonder Beauty. And then I'm going to use the edge of the brush, like the edge of the bristles, to kind of nestle and wedge that into my crease so that there isn't a gap between my lid and the crease color. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. This is so pretty. And what I like about it is that it applies really nicely and it blends really great as well. But it's not leaning too warm or too cool. It's like a really nice kind of neutral bronze where you compare this with literally anything in the crease. A cool tone colors or really warm tones. Either way, it's going to work. VIP looks like it has glitter in it, and you guys know I'm not a big fan of glitter for everyday. Bubbly it's got a lot of shift to it, so it looks pink, but then if I turn it, it kind of looks a little bit different. So if I look at it like this with like at an angle, it looks straight up gold. So I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is the MAC 219, and I'm going to take that same Gala and apply that to the lower lash line. And I do have a little bit of fallout here. which we'll have to go and clean that up. And then I'm doing it thicker and thinner. So it kind of starts off thick, and then it goes thin as it goes towards the inner corner. All right, so I want to try the eyeliner, and we're going to start first with the pencil liner. This is in the shade called Tan Lines, and it is a very light tan color, so I don't even know if it's going to show up with the bronze. There is a sharpener on the end, which is nice, and it is a twist up automatic, so you don't have to sharpen it, so it's good for travel. And I think all of theirs and other colors that they offer are in the same component. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of this. Yeah, you can't really see it too much. Okay. With this Gala, I think Gala and this Tan Lines are very similar in tone, so you're not going to be able to see it, but I'm going to add it to this eye because I did it on the other eye. And like I said, it's pretty close to the Gala tone, so it's not going to show up. But I'm going to try the Highliner. This is what it looks like. Come on, camera, work with me today. Is it going to focus? Come on. Maybe there. Really like this gold packaging. Really sleek, just like your typical liquid liners. Nothing really that special about the packaging. Let's see what the formula is like. All right, so there's one done. It is very rich, very pigmented, and like the formula, the inkiness of it just kind of came right off really easily. There is no give to the tip of this, so if you like the ones that have more of like a flexible applicator or that are more of like a brush tip, this is going to be a little different. It's using like a very stiff marker tip, felt tip type of eyeliner. I feel like it helps with the control of it because when you go to apply it, it does come off quite easily, the formula, and it just kind of like glides right onto the skin. I didn't have any issues with it skipping or tugging, and it is very black, which I really, really like. Now, the formula itself does not dry completely matte. It could be because I'm applying this over something very sparkly, so I'd have to kind of check back when I'm using this with nothing else underneath, but I think it's safe to say that this is more of a kind of satin finish-ish, which I hope that it doesn't dry kind of glossy because I don't really like glossy liquid liners. I like them to be matte. So I did have to go in and thicken this eye just a little bit, but it was pretty easy to do. And like I said, once you apply it and you kind of gently drag it, I know that sounds kind of harsh, it doesn't pull the skin, which is nice. I did have a touch of skipping on this one, and I think it's just because I went over it too many times. And I'm trying not to do too much into the inner corner because sometimes with some formulas, if you come into the inner corner too much, as you blink, you'll see it transfer down to the lower waterline and inner tear ducts. So I'm trying not to do it super, super close or too thick. So I think I'm going to stop right here because I'm one of those people that the more I keep going, the crazier the line is. Then it starts like looking like a road map all over, just jagged, just crazy lines. So I'm going to just stop right there before I ruin it. Going in with the Mile High Club, I like this. I don't think I've ever used a mascara in a squeeze tube. So does that mean that I'll get everything out formula-wise? I don't know. Again, this is another one that's made in Korea. It's volume and length mascara. And that's cool. I like the packaging. Let me show you the wand. Wand is kind of thin. There isn't a whole lot of thickness to the edge of the, right here, on this part of the wand. And it does come to a slight little point. I did always recommend wiping that off, so I did do that little tip of it to make sure you don't smudge it. I do that. That's one coat. Yeah, I feel like one coat does It does something, so we'll see what it looks like when I go in with the second coat and see if I can build it up. Okay, coat number 2. I do feel like coat number 2 did something, but it is, once it dries, I do feel like it's a little bit difficult to see a difference with the extra layer of the formula on the lashes. I just don't feel like it builds that well. But I do feel like the brush itself is really good for the lower lash line, so that is a good thing. So I think I probably will continue to use this as a lower lash mascara. So I'm going to take a little bit of this liquid eyeshadow, which is more of like a champagne color. I took it on my little palette, and I'm going to take a smaller brush. Let me see, what kind of brush do I want to use? And this is the shader lid E56 from Sigma. And I'll pick up a little bit of that on my brush and apply that to the inner corner and just see what that looks like. That's nice. And I'm going to take some also, whatever's left on my brush, under the brow bone. Yeah, that's very sparkly. So the last thing is the lipsticks. I got a little set. Look how cute these are, you guys. They're so cute. So there is like a nude color, there's a mauve, a berry, and a deeper shade. So let me show you. They're so cute. So you just take the cap off, obviously. So this is the shade called Nonstop. This is the berry color, and it's pretty intense, that color. Then we have Getaway, which is more of like a softer kind of mauve-y color with a little bit of a berry undertone. We have Global, which is more of a nudish color. And then we have Upgrade, which is the nude color. That's really nice. I don't know, it's coming off a little bit more pink than I actually thought it was going to be. See, it looks more nude, but it actually reads true to color on camera. So the finish of it is very creamy, and it has a bit of a sheen to it, like a kind of gloss finish to it, but it's not super glossy like a lip gloss. It's not going to be like that wet look on the lips, but it's not going to be matte at all. I think it's a little bit more glossy than a satin finish, and it went on like a dream. So I really, really like this. That Upgrade color is so pretty. So if you want to try a lipstick, I highly recommend Upgrade. If they sell it individually, snag that. That is pretty. I can see myself buying that in full size. Like, it looks so good. And it goes really well with the eyes. I don't feel like it's too much. I feel like the other ones that are a little bit darker and more vibrant would be a little much. I don't know, because I'm not really going anywhere. But I did want to try these, and maybe I'll use them in another tutorial where that is more of the focal point of the look, something brighter, more bold on the lip, and just something a little softer on the eyes. But I think so far everything worked out pretty well. I'm kind of bummed that the eyeshadows have in this palette, like the two VIP and Bubbly, have more of like that glitter, really chunky, kind of sparkly, lots of fallout. Like, it just went over all my napkins here, my paper towels that I used to work with and wipe my brushes down on. It kind of went everywhere. So I just feel like that's going to happen on my face, and I had already done my complexion products. So I'm not going to use that, and obviously I didn't use it today, but I do love this Gala shade. Yes, so beautiful. A little bit of crease color going on, really kind of pulls the whole eye look together. The liquid liner is really nice. It went on very easily, so if you want to try it, I definitely would give this a go. The pencil, I think the tone of it just is too close to the eyeshadow, so you're not going to see it, but it did go on, and I didn't feel like it had any issues with applying from the pencil to my eyelid. So I'm going to try this again with nothing, just this and mascara one day, and see what that looks like. The eyeshadow cream formula went on really well. I don't think I had any issues with it going on in the inner corner. It is a little sparkly though for the brow highlight, so it's good for inner corner and for the lid. Mascara was just okay for me. I'm going to just use it for the lower lash line. Unfortunately, that Mile High Club name, I was expecting a lot. I didn't really see a lot of lengthening happen. I get more from my Maybelline mascara, so this would be a pass. So I think that's it. Oh, recap on the highlighter and the bronzer. I do think the highlighter is really nice. It kind of feels very summery with that kind of golden undertone. I do feel like for the price point, I think they're no more than $7 for this, or maybe 10. You get quite a bit of product. It's a pretty good size, and I'll show you again. It's almost like the size of a large eyeshadow pan, which is nice, because some minis, I've seen some little minis, and I'm like, really? That's a joke. That's a waste of manufacturing time to give me this itty bitty little sample. Like, no thanks. So I do appreciate the size on these. I do feel like this is a very manageable size for me because I like minis. I feel like I can get through it faster. But let me show you the packaging for the lipstick. It's the Cloud 9 mini lipstick set. Isn't that cute? It came like, it's like a book. So, and then it shows you like little lip swatches so you guys can see what the colors are if you're interested. But I thought that was really cute, and it came with like a little pop socket situation in the very center. So I took everything out prior to filming because I just feel like it just takes too much time to unpack everything. So that is the packaging for that lipstick set. Really, really cute, and I like the whole like travel kind of global kind of thing. It's really, really nice. So anyways, that is it for today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed the quick little recap at the end of the products and what I would recommend and use again. But so far, I don't feel like I'm completely disappointed with anything, and I'm glad because I did buy all of these products myself, and I was hoping, I'm like, please be good. And I'm glad that for the most part everything worked really well, and I'm going to keep trying these products out and integrate them into future tutorials. So if you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. Take care wherever you are. Please stay safe and healthy, and I will talk to you next week in my next video. So take care.